We've covered how to find the right contest for you, and now this video is going to walk through drafting a team on DraftKings. So quickly, I'm just going to sort so that I can find a free roll that we can enter, and I can walk you through it. So as I click on enter, we'll get to the drafting screen. You're going to see the name of the contest up top. It'll usually give you a pretty good description of what it's about. You have your entries, and this is the total number of entries that have entered already and the total allotted. The entry fee, which in this case is free, total prizes of $10, and FPP rewards, which is DraftKings fantasy points, player points reward program. In this case, for free rolls, you don't get any points. Over here, this is important. This is the date and time the contest goes live. The reason this is important is because DraftKings has what's called late swap, which allows you to swap your players up until the contest start. So you have 2 hours and 19 minutes to change your lineup. So if you want to enter a contest, just enter it, get your lineup in, and then you can come back to it and secure a place in that contest. That's if it's a highly desired contest. Below, you have a link for full contest details. Click on that. It'll show you some of the same information. One thing is it shows is no multi-entry, which means you can only have one entry. It'll show you the prize payouts, which in this case, first through fifth place wins a step 1 ticket, which is just another ticket to a step contest. And then you have these entrants. And this can be important if you're selecting a contest that is a head-to-head or a small 50-50. You want to see what other players are in there, and you can potentially do some research online if you're afraid you're going up against a shark. You can also see the rules here, which it'll take you to the rules for that particular contest. So going back to the screen, below this we have the different games. Right now it's on a filter of all games. They also have confirmed lineups, so official lineups have been posted. That's a new feature that they've added. You can click on a particular game and only see the players from that game. So if you really liked a game or you want to avoid a game, you could highlight only those games you're interested in and see those players. You can scroll off to the right and see all the games. So I'm just going to go back to all games, and then we're going to go down here to the player search. So if I wanted to, I can search for a player by name and they'll pop up below. It's just a filter. And then below that, you have the different tabs for the different positions: pitchers, catchers, first base, second base, third base, shortstop, outfielders, all the hitters in one tab, and then all. And then once again, you have your scoring tab that'll help you as a reminder for what points are given for what. So here you want to look for your, obviously your check marked, which gives you a confirmed lineup, especially for pitchers. You want to keep this checkbox checked, which is only probable pitchers up until the confirmed lineup. You can export this data into a CSV and look at it in its entirety if you want. And if you want to add a player, you simply just click this plus. They'll fall directly into the position on the roster. And as that happens, you'll see automatically your remaining salary will be deducted by that player's salary, and it'll tell you your average available for the remaining players. So you can just go through, add your players. I'm just going to fill this up to give you an idea of what it looks like when you submit. But it's a really easy process. It's painless. I really like DraftKings interface and the information they give you. If you want some player news, you can click on the little note tab there, and it'll give you some stats, his last game, his last 10 games. You can click on the splits for split information, 10 game log, and some matchup information. So a lot of really good information here. You have some later player news if you want to look at that, some season stats. So they give you everything you need to make it pretty easy. You can clear your entire roster here. You can actually reserve a spot as well. It's another way to ensure your spot. So I'm just going to click submit and show you what it looks like. Once you click submit, it'll ask you to confirm your contest entry. It'll give you the details, and we'll just click enter now. That contest is then available in my contest, and you can see that here. And if I clicked on my contest, I would see a list of all my upcoming contests, my history, and my live. I can then go in and add another entry just by clicking this button add, or I can edit that existing lineup that we just submitted and submit it again. So super easy process. Good luck.